Hey lovies, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since you guys have seen me on here, but school has been keeping me busy, you guys, and all I can say is that I'm blessed and highly favored. I hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July like we did. I'm here with a 3-month update of being natural, you guys. Can you believe it's been 3 months since I big chop? Like, you guys, I have learned so much after big chopping with from transitioning for 6 months, you guys. Like, oh my gosh, like I have been loving being a natural, you guys, and I'm like a lazy natural, as you can see. Sorry about my hair, you guys. So I'm just gonna kind of chit chat with you guys while I, as they say, refresh my curls. So yeah, you guys, so since the last time you saw me or whatever, I big chopped on Easter Sunday. And that was April 5th of 2015 of this year. And you guys, like, it is so different after you big chop. Like, I'm telling you, it is a tremendous difference. Like, you really will not know, like, what your hair will become until after you chop all your dead ends off. And with big chopping, you guys, it is an emotional experience, like, you know, because you get attached to your hair in a way, you know. I mean, you get used to its length and having it done a certain way and being able to do all these different things to it and stuff. And once you big chop, you know, or whatever, or you decide that you want to transition to becoming fully natural, it's completely different, you guys. Like, the whole hair routine is like completely different from being relaxed. Because when I was relaxed, you guys, like, I'm telling you, I used to just I would wrap my hair every night. Like, I would just use some foaming mousse, and I would use the olive oil from the ORS line. And you guys, like, that's what I would like literally do all the time. Like, I would just like flat iron my hair like all the time, and then I would just silk wrap it, I guess, or whatever you call it, so that way the next day I could lay down flat. Like, that's all I was trying to do, is just keep my hair flat. But like, now since I've been natural, the only thing I've been trying to do is make sure my hair stays curly. Isn't that crazy? So what I did was I measured my hair, because I haven't done a length check since I big chop. I've just been letting my hair grow, you guys. And so every month I periodically trim, like, only if I need to. It's only on an as needed basis, you guys. Like, you don't want to just be cutting your hair every month because you want to make sure that, oh well, I need to make sure I trim my ends so that way I know that they're going to grow. And like, no, sometimes you don't have to trim your ends every month. So like, if you're, you know, prepping your hair for a style like how I'm doing, you know, and you're gonna put them in 2-strand twists, well, at the end of the twist, you know, you can just once they curl, the ends that don't fully curl, like, you can see it, like, when you do the 2-strand twist. It's called dusting, rather. You wouldn't really just be trimming your hair every time you see a little split in or something. I'll dust my hair only when I need to. The first month after I big chop, it was like, oh my gosh, you guys, like, in the top section, like up here, like, my hair, like, it just seemed like it wouldn't hold a curl pattern, and I would get so frustrated. I really would. I just be like, why won't my hair curl now, since I've transitioned, now I've big chop, and now it really doesn't want to hold a curl. But with that, it just taught me that, you know, moisture was my best friend. I already know that I'm a low po girl. I'm a low porosity, meaning that the only time that my hair will really retain moisture is when it's wet, basically, when it's like soaking wet. And so on the days that, you know, that I'm deep conditioning or co-washing or whatever, those days are critical for me, because if I do not add as much moisture back into my hair on my wash day, then the rest of the week my hair is going to be dry. And with living here in Florida too, 1 minute is hot, I mean dry bone hot, and then the next minute it's humid as hell. So sometimes with doing my hair, it can be a hit or miss, and it can be so frustrating some days. But with knowing that the area that I live in, you know, in Florida, and with it being humid and everything, and I'm having to battle frizz as well. You know, you just have to learn what works best for your hair. You know, and even though I've watched so many YouTubers who have helped me with being natural now, you know, your hair still isn't going to be like that person's hair. You know, so with being natural, it teaches you to learn and to embrace your natural hair. So you just have to be patient and learn your hair, appreciate your hair. And that's what I have come to like love with being natural, you guys. Like since I've been natural, like I've been loving my hair so much. You know, I've had nothing but positive feedback from people. And even if I was to get any negative feedback, I really wouldn't give a shit. I hate to say it like that, but I really wouldn't. I mean, I can't say that sometimes what people say doesn't bother me, because we're all human, and sometimes people will say some foul stuff to you and it does get to you, and it gets under your skin. But you have to realize, you have to think back as to why you started this natural journey. And it wasn't for anybody else. It wasn't for your mom, your dad, or for family, or whoever the case may be. You did it solely for yourself because you wanted to learn to embrace your natural beauty. And having natural hair is a part of being... I don't shampoo my hair every week, you guys. I co-wash. I am a big co-washer. I love co-wash. I love it. I love it. It's like creamy crack for my hair. That's what I call it, creamy crack. And you guys, I just love it because like with co-washing as well, it's basically conditioner. It's a conditioner wash. Conditioning wash, however you want to say it, you guys. And with that, I use the As I Am co-wash, you guys. Like that is the only co-wash I'm like using right now because my hair loves it. Like when I'm in the shower or just washing my hair in the sink or whatever, you guys, when I put the co-wash on my hair and like I work it through with my fingers, and I very rarely use a comb too. So with finger detangling, you guys, it helps a lot. It helps to I'm just separating where it naturally wants to separate at. I don't use a comb to part my hair. I don't do anything like that because it's just too much. It does too much to your hair. You know, I mean, shampooing is really only to cleanse the scalp, to get all the debris, all that buildup from all the products that you use to style your hair. Co-washing can build up, conditioner can build up on your scalp as well. Excuse me, causing it to become itchy and flaky and stuff like that. So if you feel like your scalp is like starting to, you know, itchy, you know, irritable and that stuff, then you probably need to, you know, use a clarifying shampoo. And I use the Shea Moisture African Black Soap cleansing shampoo. And I've been using that even when I was transitioning, you guys, and it's amazing. And I mean, a little goes a long way. Like I got this like, you guys, like I'm gonna say I got this probably like 5 months ago, and look, like I still have shampoo in here. So I mean, it doesn't take much. And you see, I have, even though my hair is not extra long, it does have length to it, but I don't have to use a lot of shampoo on my hair. And I focus mainly on my scalp when I shampoo. And not saying that I don't focus on the ends, but you guys, like with being natural, it really teaches you how to like take care of your hair. And one of the things, like like my sister-in-law Tiara, she asked me when I saw her this week, she was asking me about my videos. She was like, I haven't seen you posting any videos, you know, lately about your natural hair, because I think she's considering about going natural, you know. And I told her, you know, because, well, no, let me step back, because she was saying that, you know, women, you know, sometimes our hair can be time consuming. It can be a process, but once you learn what your hair likes and what it doesn't like, once you learn how to style and maintain it, then it really doesn't seem like a big ordeal. Like it actually starts to become a simple routine, because it starts to become second nature, because you know what products to use, you know, and which ways to use them. You know whether your hair is like, whether your hair likes a natural oil or a serum, or if it likes a cream or a pudding based styling product, or a mousse or even a hair gel product. So I mean, everybody's hair is different, and that's what I had to learn, because my hair likes creams, but it also likes, I couldn't find out, it still likes the foaming mousse as well. She has 3 kids, and she was asking me, she was like, I'm thinking about, cutting my hair. I'm thinking about going natural. She was like, because I've been watching your videos and stuff like that and everything. She's like, I just need something that's just low maintenance. And I was like, well, with me being a natural, I believe it is low maintenance, because, even though you see a lot of people buying a lot of products, for their hair and all this other kind of stuff, I'm not a product junkie, you guys. I'm really not. And that's only because I put myself on a budget. Like, I don't believe in spending more than what you really have to, especially when you're trying to find a product that's going to work for your hair. And you don't want to spend all that money just to see what will work and what won't work. Like, you can't, like, I'm not fixing to go and buy something like every week, every 2 weeks, just so I can see, well, if I use this, will I see a different result, on my hair? And I mean, if I decide to do that, then that's fine too. But I mean, I don't use like all of one certain product line. Like, I don't have all the Shea Moisture's African Black Soap product line. Like, I know I don't have that. I don't have all of the Curls, I don't have all of the Curls product line. I don't have all of the Eden Body Works product lines. I just have certain things from different lines that work for my hair. So, I was telling her, I said it is low maintenance. I said, once you learn, what your hair likes and what it doesn't like, and everything like that, so it gets easier. I said, plus too, with you having kids, you have time for all that styling and stuff, and so you can do a wash and go. So, Tiara, if you're watching this, I hope this helps you out, some, but, I like being a natural. It really is low maintenance to me. I mean, I don't have any problems with, with me trying to get my hair prepared for the work week or anything like that, you guys. And plus too, since I've gone natural, in the second month of me being natural, it was, that's when I started to notice change in my hair texture, you guys. And that was weird, because I thought you were supposed to have already seen your hair texture within the first month. But that's not true. And I guess that's because, you may still, have to dust your ends sometimes, because you might not have gotten all the relaxed ends cut off when you big chopped too. Because sometimes, because I would periodically sometimes, like how I'm doing now, putting in my 2-strand twist, I would be going through and I'd be like, oh wow, I missed that. Like, I didn't even see that, and I don't go to a beautician, you guys. Second month, I started really seeing what my hair texture was. And still to this day, you guys, I really don't know what my hair texture is. And frankly, like I've always said from the beginning, I really don't care what my hair texture is or how long it gets. I mean, like, I know my hair can get long. It's gotten long before. It's been down my back even when it was relaxed. My goal on this natural hair journey is for healthy hair. That's all I want. It's just healthy hair. That's the objective. I'm not here to be in competition and to be like, oh, well, I wish my hair was like hers and all this kind of stuff. Because you want to only set yourself up for failure. Because you're wanting to have something that somebody else has that is not necessarily for you. And you just have to, just learn to embrace your hair. Embrace your natural beauty, you guys. And so within the second month, I started noticing my hair texture. And in the back, and basically around the perimeter, it's pretty much kinky, you guys. And in the center, it's more of, it still has like a wave-like texture, but since I've been natural now, my hair has gotten used to me, with the same hair regimen that I pretty much do every week. Now in the center, it's starting to like become its own. And it's probably due to the fact that I have been deep conditioning like crazy lately, because it's hot here in Florida, you guys. And it's humid, so either it's going to be extra humid or it's going to be extra dry. Take your pick. You're not going to get both. You're not going to have it in between here in Florida. There's just no way. There's just no way. I mean, the sun will be out and it'll be lightning and thundering and raining. So you're not going to get anything in between, you guys. And so, was doing the deep conditioning, it has really helped tremendously. And I learned that big time in the second month. Because, see, when I big chopped, it was still April. So it wasn't really technically hot here yet. So when May came around, you know, around my birthday month and everything like that, and graduation and everything, like, pretty much after the week that I graduated, that's when the real hot weather kicked in, all the dryness and all the humidity, and I was just like, Jesus, I can't do this. I can't do this. And I was kind of like freaking out because I was having a lot of shedding pretty much. And I was just like, no, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. I can't deal with the shedding thing, you know. I hate seeing hair on my shirt and stuff. Or, if, you know, if I happen to scratch my scalp or something, you know, I see a little hair come off. And I'm just like, dang, now, like, I'm getting a little shedding here. And this is not normal shedding. So I made sure I started incorporating my deep conditioning. Not saying that when I was transitioning that I wasn't deep conditioning. It's just that I had kind of gotten lazy because I had figured, oh, well, I big chop now. I don't have to do as much to my hair. And, you know, with transitioning, I should have known better. Because with transitioning, it teaches you everything that you're going to have to pretty much be aware of or have some kind of knowledge of once you big chop. And so I don't know why I thought that once I big chop, that my hair wasn't going to have to still be deep conditioned regularly. You guys, I just had a stupid moment. I don't know why. But I did. So I started getting back into making sure that I was deep conditioning once a week. So on Wednesdays, like, that is my wash day. That's the middle of the week. That's fine. I can get it all done, like, that day. Because I get off work at a reasonable time. So I get off work at 3. And so once I got from work, I just come home. You know, I pre-poo with my coconut oil, you guys. It's like my holy grail. I love it, love it, love it. And I just use natural coconut oil. See, I'm not trying to flick you guys off, but see. And, like, I put it all on my hair, and I do the same thing. I put it in 2-strand twists, and I detangle. Like, this is, like, the only time, like, besides today, with me restyling or whatever, you know, refreshing my curls, that I might use a comb, but I typically just try to use my hands. But if I feel something where I can't, that I'm afraid I'm gonna snag it, you know, I don't want to break my hair. So if I feel like it's gonna snag, then I just use the wide tooth comb. But I make sure that I pre-poo, I co-wash, and I deep condition it. And while I'm pre-pooing, I also do a hot oil treatment. And it's not any left in here, but I use the Jamaican black castor oil. And I put that on my scalp while I'm pre-pooing, and I put my conditioning cap over it. It's a big old huge silver cap that you can get for like $2 at like your local beauty supply store, you guys. Like, and like, it has been making a tremendous difference. Like, you know, like, my scalp hasn't been itching or anything like that. My hair hasn't been dry. My hair has really been retaining moisture. I mean, just phenomenal, you guys. Like, I just can't complain. And so, you know, once your hair gets used to a certain routine and then you break the routine, then you're going to start seeing changes in your hair. That's the point that I'm trying to make. So with the 3-month update, you guys, like, I have just been loving my natural hair. I have learned that, you know, you have to have some kind of regimen for your hair. Everybody's regimen is different, but you have to figure out what regimen works best for you and your hair. And, you know, it's trial and error. You're not going to figure it out, you know, the first time that you big chop or whatever, you know. And if you do, then God bless you, honey, because I wish I could have did the same thing. But what saved me the most, you guys, was if you're going to go natural, you have to do your research. You really, really, really do. Like, you have to make sure that the products that you're using are organic or whatever. Like, even before I big chopped you guys, or even decided to go on this natural hair journey a year ago, it's just, you know, I started changing my lifestyle in a way, you know, started trying to eat healthy, you know, not saying that I wasn't eating healthy, but I knew I could be doing better. You know, I've always eaten salads and drunk water, and gosh, I love tea. You know, I don't drink sodas and all that kind of stuff, but also, too, your lifestyle helps with your hair. And since I've noticed the way I've been eating, changing my eating habits, and also working out, too, you know, just trying to stay healthy. I mean, I'm 24 years old, you know, and I mean, I know what runs in my family. I have diabetes and hypertension runs in my family. So, you know, I'm already young, and if I know I can be susceptible to that, then why not try to do what I know I could do to prevent that from happening? You know, and with doing that, it also reflects in your hair, your skin, your nails, you know, your teeth, everything. And you know, it's just trial and error, you guys. You just have to learn. You know, you just have to be patient. And with me being on this journey, I'm just happy that I did it. You know, I'm just really happy that I did it. You know, because with being an African American, we're already putting a tax bracket, a little bracket already, because for one, the color of our skin. Two, because of the way that we carry ourselves, you know, because a lot of times, a lot of us will go places and we just don't know how to conduct ourselves. Not saying that, you know, yes, I know that we're African Americans. Yes, I know sometimes we can be loud, you know, and obnoxious, but it's always a time and a place for those things, you know. And not to say that you have to live a certain way for other people, but it's sad, but you kind of have to, because you never know who's watching you, you know, and people are going to, you know, find some kind of fault against you. And even if you're not black, you know, people are prejudiced within their own race. So black people, yes, black people are prejudiced against black people, white people are prejudiced against white people, and so on and so forth. Like, it's a real thing. Like, you know, like, it's not just black and white anymore, you guys. So with being in the natural hair community, they figure that your hair is, oh, it's nappy. You know, why does your hair look like that? It's frizzy looking, you know, or, you know, this and that. But they fail to realize that this is a part of our culture. You know, this is who we are. Like, what did you think we were doing before Madam C.J. Walker even came out with the first relaxer, or taught somebody how to use a hot comb, before even a damn flat iron came out? A hot comb, okay? My mom never did that to us. I never had to worry about a hot comb, okay? And thank God I didn't, because I've heard stories. But the point is, you know, it's always somebody who's going to have something negative to say. And I just don't want anybody who's out there watching this video to feel that if they transition or decide to just do a big chop and just go fully natural, that, oh, well, since my hair is like this, then they're going to just figure like, I don't care about myself. I don't care about my presentation. And if you do decide that you're going to go natural, you know, do it for you. Do it for the right reasons. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you have to do it for the right reasons. You can... I'm telling you, if you can't live your life for everybody. If you do, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Like, literally, you will drive yourself crazy. I have known people and seen people go through stuff trying to keep up this facade or, you know, whatever, you know, and trying to impress people, and they're not happy on the inside. And you can't live like that, you know. And with going natural, it will teach you to get a backbone. It will teach you that, you know, you're going to have to embrace this natural hair, you know, because if this is really, really, really what you are wanting to do, like, you know, big chop and go natural, then you're going to have to expect some kind of criticism, possibly from someone, you know. And that's just the whole gist of it, you know. And it's sad, but that's just the reality of it, you guys. And it shouldn't have to be that way, but this is the time and age that we are in. And, you know, not everybody's, you know, as acceptable as some other people may be, you know. Just like with being, you know, gay. Not everybody's going to be accepting of my lifestyle, but I have to accept that. You know, I can't walk around being mad and then I'm just like, well, you know, fuck them because, you know, they don't like me because of who I choose to love. Like, that's their own decision if they want to feel that way. I can't walk around being mad at them for that. I mean, you know, life is just too short. And so being natural, you guys, it's fun. I love it. It's just so much you can do with your hair. It's so versatile, you know. And people think, well, oh, since you've gone natural, you don't flat iron your hair. I haven't used a flat iron since last year, early of last year, even before I started transitioning, you guys. So, I mean, if I do decide to flat iron my hair, I still can. I still can. You can use a heat protectant. You know, you can use some form of a serum to protect your hair, you know, and it's not recommended you flat iron your hair all the time because once you big chop, you guys, your hair is pretty much fragile. It's very, very fragile because it's in its natural state. And so you can't put all those heat and chemicals on it because you've been training it that way to not have all the chemicals and all the products on it and everything. And so, you know, just do what makes you happy, you guys. Whether it's going natural, big chop,